Okay, hi all. In this video, we're going to go through how to factorize an expression which is in the form of a sum of two cubes. Now, uh, I'm going to be going through this relatively quickly. I'd advise you, if you're coming across this video for the first time, maybe to have a look at the difference of two cubes videos that I did first, because then this will, the quick version that I'm going to do in this video will make more sense. So anyway. Again, if we have an expression that is in the form of something cubed plus something else cubed, it can be factorized to give these two factors, one with two terms, a plus b, and one with three terms, a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, so this is an expression which is the sum of two cubes. These are the factors of this expression, but also this entire thing is a template that we can use in order to factorize other sum of two cubes expressions. So, for instance, if we had something like this, x cubed plus y cubed equal to, well, we know from this template up here that it's going to have two factors. So we could put in our brackets first. We know that there's going to be a plus in the first one, which has two terms in it. We know that in the second one, which has three terms in it, it's going to have a minus and a plus. Okay, then in the first one, we know that the item that goes in here, if we look at our template, is whatever was the first item in the, or the first term, if you like, in the original expression, but with no square or cube or anything on it. So just a in this case, and in this case it will be just x. So then the item that goes in here, if we look at our template, b in this case, is the second item or second term from the original expression, but without any cube or square or anything like that on it. So in this case, the second item or second term in the original expression is y cubed. So without any cube or square, it's just the y part we put in there. Okay. So finally, looking at the other side, we know from our template the first item that goes in here is whatever the first term was over here, but instead of as a cube, we put a square on it. So looking at the first item over here, it's x, and instead of putting x cubed, we put in x squared. The middle item is, the middle term here is the first item multiplied by the second item, so a multiplied by b, or ab, without any cubes or squares. So in this case, that would be xy without any cubes or squares. And the last item here then would be, if we look at our template, this is b squared. It's the second item in the original expression, but instead of having a cube on it, it's got a square on it. So in this case, our second item is y, but instead of a cube, we put a square. And that's how we use this template to do this sum. Now, there are much more complex sum of two cube expressions, not much more complex, but more complex with a little bit extra to do. But what I would advise you to do is look at the difference of two cubes videos, and that will tell you how to do the more complex sum of two cubes videos along with this video.